Fishermen in this region claim the North Sea is a graveyard because of pulse fishing by boats from Holland. Pulse fishing stuns the fish by sending electric shocks across the seabed. Some say it's like putting a taser in the water.
Paul Klein has fished out of Southwold Harbour for 25 years. His most important catch by far used to be Dover sole. But since 2014, stocks have all but collapsed, and he believes Dutch electric pulse trawlers are to blame.
For us, we would expect to see anywhere between 140 to 180 kilo of prime Dover sole every day. We are now been reduced to seeing somewhere in the margin of 30 to 40 kilo of sole in a day.
Instead of dragging heavy chains along the sea floor to catch flatfish, pulse trawling uses lighter gear equipped with electrodes. Waves of electricity shock the fish into nets. Pulse fishing, though, is illegal under EU law, yet the Dutch have 84 pulse trawlers. They've managed to get around the ban by claiming it's scientific research into a new, innovative fishing technique. That's infuriated some conservationists and conventional fishermen. They argue pulse fishing empties fisheries and kills other creatures on the seafloor, destroying the marine food chain. It's a year since members of the European Parliament voted to ban pulse fishing. Yet 12 months on, nothing has changed. The Dutch are still doing it. And that is infuriating fishermen here on the East Coast. Now, representatives of British and Dutch fishermen are proposing a new agreement. Currently, pulse trawlers are banned from fishing within 12 miles of the East Anglian coast. Under the new deal, that zone will be extended to 18 miles offshore.
Terrific news for coastal fishermen of East Anglia. It will give the fish a chance in the spring to probably migrate past that strip where they're not annihilated. Or another way to look at it, perhaps the Dutch don't want that bit anymore because they fished it out.
If Brexit happens and we become an independent coastal state once more, the British government has pledged to end pulse fishing in UK waters. But at the moment, all of that is a very big if.